John got moved, and you have a mailbox. Now, I don't even need to look in there because I know I will look. They keep the plans in here typically. So, it won't stay shut. That is where they probably will keep the house plans because you have to keep them on site when you're building because inspectors will come and there needs to be a way to communicate with inspectors when someone's maybe not always on the job site. So that is kind of a cool idea. So there's your well spot, and they have done some digging that I'm going to show you. And also, this was delivered today. These are the frames for the concrete site walls that will be built. So the next process, this gravel is sitting here because it's going to go inside your garage floor, and I'll explain some things, which is kind of cool. I'm excited that I actually know some of this from our experience. So this is really, really cool. So they have dug out your basement, and although I can't see the marking right now. Oh, I know what that is. Okay, so your garage is right here. So they don't need to dig that out. They will build the concrete walls up to the right height. This wall here and this wall here will come up to the right height, and they'll fill in the gravel on top of this dirt with a moisture barrier. This right here, I bet, which we don't have, which I think is awesome, is a drain. So in your garage, you'll have a drain, most likely. I could be wrong. This could be, you know what? That could actually be where they're going to build the wall. I wasn't thinking about that. Maybe you won't have a drain. This could be where a footing is going to be and a concrete wall so that it is framing the garage. So the next thing they will do is build footings on the ground all the way around the edge. And they'll dig footings, and then you'll see it's like maybe a 12-inch deep, maybe 12 inches deep, maybe 18 inches wide base all the way around. And then these they'll frame, they'll put on both sides this, and then the concrete will be filled up in between. So these are all the same size, so they stack them. You see the holes. They'll run them, maybe rebar will come when they put the footing in all the way around. Rebar will be coming out of the footing, most likely, and then they will run these where the holes are, all those holes, which is kind of amazing if they line them up. They'll run these onto the rebar, and they'll stack them. So like they won't need it to be as, well, actually the wall will be the same around the house, but like this wall might be shorter. But Hopefully you understand what I'm saying, but I'm sure you can Google it and watch a YouTube video on how they do it. So another thing that I remember being very important, which they do, is they don't want to disturb any more of the solid ground than they need to, because you can't make ground solid enough for a foundation just by piling dirt. So like the foundation will be on this solid ground here, so your house will be built on solid ground. And lucky for you, there was no rocks in here, because you never know when they might hit a big rock and they'd have to blast it with dynamite or you know, dig it out. So it doesn't look like they had any trouble with that. The soil looks really nice. They've piled it up over there for now. That pile will probably be used to help level things out, and they've also piled it right here. So this, as you can see, is a pile. Now this, typically one pile is the dirt that is the deep dirt, and then typically another pile would be the topsoil, like the better soil that's on top, that's more fertile and easier to grow grass. They had two piles at our house when they were doing it, so they put the fill dirt in first wherever they might be filling, and then they top it with, let's just say that's the topsoil, they top everything with the topsoil, and then it grows better. So there's your education. I'm not going to listen to this because I won't like the way I sound educating you. Haha. So actually, I am going to do a second video that is really short in case you want to share it with somebody. All right, bye.